Out here on the Allegheny River fishing for smallmouth, catching a big 18 inchers like this on 4-1 tubes. Smallies on the Yacht color. Smallies on the Yacht pumpkin from 4-1 Tube Bait Company. Bite's been fantastic. Big smallies. Hi everyone, I'm here to show you how I rig tubes for rivers and streams during the entire season. These rigs, I've caught smallmouth in every season under a lot of different conditions, muddy water, clear water, but we're going to get started here. This is the Scared Fishless Tackle Company Rude Tube. This is a 2.5 inch green pumpkin with a crawfish scent. These work really well in pressured water, clear water, cold water. It's a real simple rig. I just use a 1/0 hook with an inserted tube jig head. I mold these myself. You just take these and you just insert it into the jig. It's just a standard inserted tube jig. But I like the 1/0 hook. It's a lot better. It fits the this size of tube better. So that's that rig. I'll use that in pressured conditions in clear water, clear and cold this time of year in the winter. The second rig, we're going to try a 4-1 Tube Bait Company 4-1 tube. This is the Smallies on the Yacht color, which I helped create. This is the 3.5 inch. This is the buoyant formula. Now how I rig this is the same exact way, only I use a 3/0 hook with an inserted tube jig. And just slide that in there. And you poke the eye through. Real simple rig. Now these two rigs here, you can get a lot of snags in the river. Sometimes the fall rate isn't the greatest, or it's different, or it's spiraling. You know, there's a lot of different things. But these are the most consistent two rigs. These last two rigs I want to show you I use at different times, and this is to show them something different. So this tube is the tournament strength 4-1 tube, 3.5 inch, Smallies on the Yacht. And you can Texas rig with these. These have a thick head on them, where these ones are, these inserted jigs will go clear to the tip. They would stop right there. That's where it, and this is all thick here, thick plastic. So this next rig I use you can use a 1 or 3/0 hook on a football head. And how I rig this is from the outside. I string it through the top, bring it down through, and bring it up. Now what this rig does is gives the bait a little different action and different fall rate. As you can see, it moves a lot differently than this one. There's a lot flimsy because of the length. Now you can use a 3/0 hook and it would come out here and it would also give it a different movement. But this 1/0 hook on the football, on a 1/8 football head, is my most productive. The last rig, using the same tube, the Texas rig, tournament strength 4-1 tube bait 3.5, you know, with the thicker head. Now this, you just poke through here like this, through the top, and it comes out like that, and then simply tuck it up under here. This is a this hook is a Gamakatsu super gap hook with a weighted 1/8 on the hook itself. A lot of people use these for swim baits and grubs, and I like it because this rig here particularly will give you less snags if you're in a very snaggy area on the river or on a stream. and you can you know, let this float in the water, or you can reel it back in. You know, you can give it a different motion. A lot of times I'll catch fish, I'll throw it out and just reel it in with this, and I'll get strikes. You know, if you reel it in and you stop it, these tentacles will move around and draw strikes. So those are the 4 that I use on the river and most streams that I fish. I don't use the standard Texas rig. It creates a lot of problems when you're using leaders and all that when you're wading on the river. These rigs you can rig up, you can pre-rig them, or you can rig them up very quickly when you're on the river. Thanks for joining me. I'll be back again. I'll show you how I rig a bunch of different baits in the upcoming months before spring, and hopefully you'll tune in. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Smallies on the Yak, and I'll see you soon.